Let us to heal in peace. This is an open discussion. One is, let me like this so that
crime was apartheid was not crime against humanity.
declared.
Is an unrepentant apologist of apartheid who is not willing to accept that apartheid was crime against humanity.
Was crime against humanity. Living the best life, having like in South Africa, we're living the best life before white settlers come here. When the whites were staying in Europe, we're living the best life. And then it's a painful thing of like, we are ignorant. We are ignorant. Even like someone said, like the big businessman, he said that apartheid is still winning. That guy said like apartheid is a big businessman. And if you follow him, you know what he said that. He said apartheid is still winning. 70% of land owned by whites, 4% by black people. Who own the companies? Who own our economy? Whites. And he said like apartheid is still winning, and it's only EFF. We were like, it was helping people who are unfairly treated bad, unfair treatment. EFF was there to fix those issues. This man is sent by this is a child of our ancestors, man, to protect a black child because of when he say like, like when he say, people do not understand when he say like the land is our dignity. You don't get it. When you don't have land, no one respect us. You can see, go to all these shops and see how they treat a black person. The shops are owned by foreigners, like maybe people from India, China, and Malawi, Mozambique, whatever. But we are all people. We live together. But how they are treating us is like we're not from here. I know like this video is so painful, it's so emotional, but it's the truth.
And therefore, it is an insult to those who died and tortured in Flag Plus under the instructions of the Klerk to have the.
Yes, declared, yeah. Yeah, this is declared. We can't behave like there's no history behind it. People die for what, man? Or people die for what? For fun. People die for reconcile, to make peace. And then this is a question we're asking ourselves, and I must ask you.
Klerk sitting in a democratic parliament. And I therefore suggest, Honorable Speaker, that we please request the Klerk to leave this house because it doesn't belong to this house.
Honorable Malem, have you finished?
So my submission, Speaker, is that please, for us to have peace.
They will never. I remember this video. It was taken a long time ago, and I didn't understand. 6 years back, and it came to my attention to say like, this is what we're supposed to share with our kids and understand the history of South Africa. We don't want to be in the state where like they teach us about the European France and their own history there. We don't want their history. We want our African history, our South African history. And the only person who can make that child and share the same pain is when it's shared by someone like Julius Malema. That's where they can connect. You can't talk with people who never understand apartheid. You can't, someone can tell you like, hey, apartheid, it was so bad, apartheid. Just imagine you're watching this video at that time in Bipaton, in Sharpeville, where the black people were killed like like they're not people. Let's say you go there and you watch this video and you see someone who put orders, because it was not the one who put orders. How is it going to sit you? Let's show some humility.
Full proceedings, we should ask the commander of Flag Plus, the apartheid apologist, a man with blood on his hands, to leave this parliament because it does not belong here. That's my submission, Speaker.
Thank you, sir.
It's very clear. It's very clear.
Order, members. Honorable Malema, I wish to rule on the submission you have made. This sitting has been called.
She said, like, I wish, Malema, I don't have power to do that.
Get everything you need to succeed online with Hostinger's biggest Black Friday sale yet. Web hosting plans now start at just $1.95 a month. Go on.
She like, I don't have power to do that. You know, like when we watch Sarafina, that's true. Maybe you watch Sarafina for entertainment. That's what happened to our people. And when we go through the comments, we are too scared of for a very long time. It's time to speak up now. ANC lost its soul. So like ANC lost its soul. Their soul was always them. EFF had none. EFF what? Had none. We have a matter in this house, like what? The male speaker, ERP Taxi was the person. Julius Malema is like that ex-girlfriend that will wait for you waiting there and ruin everything. I want to make music video called Point of Order. You know, like when you watch Sarafina, people they watch for fun. It's not for fun, Sarafina. And we see like even like now we see DA during 16. Like, how do you play with people history like that? You never experience apartheid. Why you do that? The question. You never experience apartheid. When we were June 16, we were wearing the school uniforms where the kids were attacked and killed. Someone from Europe who never experienced it. Yes, you can share the pain with us, but we never feel it. And to us, too revolutionary. That thing is disrespect. It's disrespect. Why would dress like that when we never experience apartheid? When we never lose a child during apartheid? Where like lots of people from Europe, they benefited the land, they benefited everything. If you come to South Africa, people are living the best life. They're from Europe. People from here, they are struggling. So bad.
For one item and one.
Sorry. So guys, this topic is so hot, man. It's really so hot.
The submission you have made. Item and one item only. To give the president the space to address the nation. It is convention that all the presidents, the former presidents who are still alive, are invited to the sitting. The former president, de Klerk, has been invited because...
Also, I want to check the Wi-Fi because of, I know like when you behave like this, I may face difficulties with my Wi-Fi, but so far Wi-Fi is doing well. Yeah, so far it's doing well. So yeah, de Klerk was the last president of apartheid. So all the president was invited. Tawambeki, Nelson Mandela is not there. Juma.
Of that. I therefore cannot sustain the submission you have made and therefore rule it out of order.
Honorable Speaker,
Honorable.
The call for a...
You said like, I will never, I can't remove the president. I can't remove the ex-president of South Africa. All the presidents of South Africa, they were invited. So I don't have that power. I can't do your request.
Honorable Floyd Shibambo, I have not recognized you.
Will you please recognize me?
What are you standing on?
On a point of order, 14F.
What is your point of order?
Order is that the rules of the joint sitting apply even when it's a state of national.
This was a strong EFF now. This was a second EFF, the whole international, they knowing these people, the whole Africa. When they see Julius Malema, they was hoping freedom is coming. Africa will stand, Africa will be the one. So like now, Africa to be united, Africa to be free, it starts with you, the youth. We don't want to talk about this, our fathers here. When you talk about us were responsible for our own country. If you're Zimbabwean, you are responsible for Zimbabwean. If you are Nigerian, you are responsible for Nigerian. If you're Tanzanian, you are responsible for Tanzania. If you're...
That is number one. You can't recognize the Klerk as the president of what? Who voted for him? Are you saying this parliament, a democratic elected parliament, must recognize a white-only president who was elected by a criminal system of apartheid?
Honorable Shibambo.
As such.
Honorable Shibambo.
It cannot be correct.
Honorable Shibambo, yes, you are right.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. You can't say like it's a democratic apartment. What is this parliament now? And who voted for the Klerk? Who voted for him? Because of those people, they were just abusing black people, and then they were selecting, yes, you can be a president. And then set orders, you take Johannesburg, you take Northwest, you take Free State, you take what? It was like that. So like, you take Johannesburg, you take what do you want? Just asking each other like, which province do you want? Just a video of Dutchman. Dutchman is Afrikaner. They call them African because they want to feed to Africa. They want to say like you are a first settler of white African and you have time to play. They call themselves Afrikaner, which is the Dutch. Choosing. Then he was saying like, which one do you want? It was like, I give you Johannesburg. You get Cape Town. You Cape Town. You get in our own land. And this guy asked a good question. Who voted for him? Even the Madam Chair can say like, you are right. No one voted. They voted from there. We don't know us, especially black people. We are not even involved.
The joint rules apply to this city.
Madam Speaker, I hear you might want to defend the man.
Order. 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 You are right. The rules apply. And the rules apply.
Who created those rules? Who created those rules? Because you can see your colleagues are not happy. They're not happy. We live in a country that does not have justice. We live in a country that does not have justice. So like, yeah, this country must have justice. But it must start with people who committed crime during apartheid, crime against humanity. That's where justice starts. Justice starts when the land is returned, when we're all equal in this country. That's where justice starts. We live in a country that is, I don't know. We live in a country that is, I don't know. Yeah? We live in a country that is, I don't know. This country we are living in is like, I don't know country. This one we are living in. There's no justice. People committed apartheid. They done wrong things for people, but they never face any difficulties. They never.
And those rules have never been questioned. History of this country is there for everybody. We recognized that there was an apartheid system.
Yes, we must talk about it. It's not enough. No one is talking about the apartheid. No one is talking about how it affected. We move like it's normal. Yes, we must notify, we must acknowledge apartheid once happened. But you can see these people, they act like they don't know what apartheid have ever happened. Huh? The rules can't be questioned. The rules can't be questioned. But what is saying, like, who voted for him? First, this is a simple question you can ask. Who voted for him? No one. Yes, it's apartheid, like everyone was just selecting. Who voted for him, Madam Chair? It's hard to answer that question. Very hard.
We also recognize that was a system that brought us all into this house. And therefore that submission, that point of order is not sustained.
Speaker.
Why are you clapping? Why are you clapping? Your people don't own the land. Land, 70%. You own 4% your bill. That's why you have a corruption today. How can you justice in this country where like it's supposed to start at the beginning?
Speaker.
What are you standing on?
On the point of order.
What is your point of order?
Accept that you as the presiding officers you made a mistake by inviting the Klerk. So the Klerk must go. Like you've been making mistakes.
Please take
This is the only part, man, that's there for you. Let me tell you, man, Black Shot. They can come, all these parties, lie. Tell me the party was standing for black people like this in South Africa. Tell me a party that was standing for a black child like this. Because this is a risk. Risking your life for citizen of South Africa. Risking your life for citizen of South Africa. This is the only part.
Seat, we have not made any.
Can you ask that
Please take your seat, honorable member. We have not made any mistake. Take your seat.
Chair member is angry now. The mother is angry now. It's like these people, these EFF people, they don't listen. We never make a mistake yet. They are busy like, it's a mistake, EFF members. We never make a mistake yet. We never make a mistake. She said like that, it's not me, I'm doing reaction. Hey, emotional attached. He said like, we didn't make a mistake by inviting the Klerk. So like, we didn't make like a mistake by inviting the Klerk.
Honorable Speaker, you are talking about history. What I'm telling you is not history.
Honorable Malema, I did not recognize you. Please take your seat.
The Klerk had interview last week.
Honorable Malema, I did not recognize you. Please take your seat.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's
He
killing
said,
team productivity.
You say something.
On a point of order, speak. What is your point of order?
No, she's angry. You just gonna say like this guy was interviewed last week, and he said like apartheid was not crime against humanity. Just imagine, that's what makes people of EFF get angry like this. Just imagine, say like, no, that thing was not a big thing, man. Why relax? Man, you gonna people love drama, just relax. And you can see Madam Speaker is angry like now. You don't wanna take a point of order because everyone is coming. Point of order, madam. Point of order, madam. Point of order, madam. Everyone is coming. So everyone like is angry now. The manager is angry. When you try to stop, point of order, madam. Point of order, madam. Here's a point of order. What is the point of order? This one have not started yet. You can see like Madara is sleeping. This one here. You can see it. Sleeping. It's like these people are wasting our time.
Speaker, you just said yourself that it was apartheid. Who presided over apartheid? De Klerk. And just last week, he said apartheid was not crime against humanity.
Was not crime against women. You see, like things that make us say not people recognize what they have done to black people. If you can say like it was not crime against humanity, it's what was then. It was a fun. It's how you were taking the land from us. It's how you wanted to rule South Africa in Africa, coming back from home, Dutch, and then after you came here to like, no, these people they're standing. So like, what you mean? You say like it was not a crime against humanity. So it was a fun moment for you guys, but for black people was not a fun. It was pain where you lose your land, lose your kids, lose their loved one. Our parents become. I don't want to talk about our women what they experience. I want to talk about that, and they need to come to the point of they acknowledge. Because the moment they acknowledge there was apartheid, it'll be easy to give the land. It'll be easy to say like, yes, South Africa, understand the land, take the land. But if they don't understand, they did not acknowledge what happened to black people during apartheid, we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go.
We were humans enough to be killed by apartheid system, and the person who presided over that system must come and be seated here with us after killing our forefathers, after killing our brothers and masters
Honorable
and sisters.
Mente, please take your seat.
Hi, man, not like hi. So you must behave like nothing happened. They must come here and relax and sit. It's like nothing happened. This is what she's saying. People kill our mothers, kill people for us. Even they took our land, man. It's so painful. And you see like black children struggling, don't have place to stay. How can it be like that? Where do you see something like that in this world? And Ramaphosa was saying President Ramaphosa was saying like Trump must not intervene our things. Because of what happened is after saying that thing of the land must be returned. Dutch people they make a strike. Dutch people is African. Dutch people they make a strike. After they make a strike, the message reached Trump, right? After they reached Trump, Ramaphosa was so angry. So like when they done their own reconciliation, what that side, their own policies, their own we are not intervening there. And whatever they done, whatever South Africa have done, is done by every country. It's done by every country. Because of and this thing you notice the thing of like this thing was like this thing is like people not acknowledging apartheid happened.
Oh, you are taking your seat.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Honorable members, are we going to go on and on and on the matter of the presence of former President de Klerk?
Speaker.
May I then tell this House,
Speaker.
that the presence of former President de Klerk in this House is proper because we have done it.
It's proper. I'm not even a member like I don't understand. Is proper like how? In what sense? In what sense? Like is proper? Is proper? Hey, Madam Chair. Let's give people the time to speak. This is open discussion where people sharing their opinion. The Klerk has the blood of innocent South Africans. That's truth should not be invited to the parliament. The chairperson watched her reaction when Malema calls point of order. It's like she already go upset before hearing anything. Love from Namibia, they can never stop the revolution. The EFF will never sell out. We have a mayor in the house. As a young black person of this country, it breaks my heart to watch members of EFF fighting alone. We must admit we neglect the EFF, but we will all regret. This the thing. EFF is coming, man. EFF is never done. Much love for this from Asoba. This money wasted, they must be taken from their salaries. We've got scared when Malama said there is mayor in the house. Thought I will see a gun holder. Deputy Speaker are in trouble. You are so busy clapping hands. The Mandela is wearing yellow, is totally lost. I don't think lots of people understand the gravity of what gets said. Everyone is against until Malema say on the point of order. It is me or Juju has much deeper voice than visuals. The moment you hear point of order, knows it started. God to love them the way they speak the truth is that I see them. Where is perfect waiting coming from? I was personally not interested in Parliament sitting until revolution of EFF, then Parliament, because today flood us every important questions. But Madam Speaker is trying to be in shoes during the sauna must be annoying. So these people that I need to invite them to share their opinion. You can share your opinion by on the chat there, or if you're watching the video, you can share a video on the comment section. So that's how we progress. We go like that. You can't just be watching and then you don't share your opinion. How can we grow, man? If you are not
In terms of
and share
the
your opinion.
rules, we have always been open about former presidents and former leaders of this house, and therefore delaying the business of this house tonight on the matter of former presidents.
It's not about doing the business, it's about caring about what we have in the house. People who killed and act like they done nothing. It's not about the matter of the day. It's about showing the care to the people who are watching this sauna, which is a black people majority of this country who have nothing, who lost land, who stay in the shacks, who are working for banks, who are working for nothing, who can't even travel the world, who can even enjoy the minerals of their own country. That's what matter. That's what matter. Don't tell us the matter of the day, matter of...
The declared is not going to help us. So may I suggest that I will not take any further points of orders on this matter.
Speaker.
Look the enemies. But like this is a good information from Julius Malema to say like, and to educate people. So like, if you come to South Africa and having bad intentional, EFF is here to stop you. EFF is here to stop you. I mean, like people are coming here and like EFF is here to stop you.
Honorable Ndosi, if you address me on a different point, not on the matter of former President
I'm
Klerk.
afraid, Speaker, you have a constitutional obligation to respect the rules.
Definitely. She must respect the rules. Doesn't mean when you're on top there, you're going to say, even though you're against the rules. It's not about that. It's not about that. Even though when you're on top, there's other rules that you must follow. There are rules that you must follow.
You do not make them as you go. There is no such a rule.
that you are anticipating what I'm going to stand on and rule on it in anticipation. That's number one. You are a commander of Mkhonto Wesizwe. You ANC members sitting here.
Say yeah, you are a commander of Mkhonto Wesizwe. But the truth, nothing so painful like the truth. Nothing. Someone said there was like, I was sitting in the taxi there, sitting like this, mind my own business. This guy said like, nothing will save the world than the truth. And for like, if you know you're the person who tells the truth, people are going to hate you. Why is that? Why is that, my brother? He said like, people, they don't want those who speak the truth. They love those who lie to them. Oh yes. Oh yes, my boy. Our people love those who lie. And he said like, that's why politicians, all the politicians in Africa, all parties here in South Africa, they lie. They promise people. They tell people what they need to hear. And I can see that Julius Malema. Who's Julius Malema? That time I was so young, seeing the text, and I'm talkative and I love to ask questions. And it's like, that man speak the truth and you get hated. And that's what we need. Because he will save the world. I was like, but when time goes on, I didn't understand what you said. When time goes on, I didn't understand. But like now, it's, oh, he was killing the right, man.
You taught us, you said we must reconcile with these people because they accept the mistakes that they've made. That is history. That's okay. We're not talking about history. We're talking about last week. The Klerk takes platform in front of the whole world and says apartheid was not a crime against humanity. You must be ashamed you are sitting here clapping hands as ANC people. You must be.
Just imagine. Wow. People, they don't care about you, black child, those ANC people who are clapping their hands. They don't care as long as they get salary and move on. But the person, they're all getting salary. EFF, ANC, you can mention those politics. But EFF can risk, stand there and stop everything because they understand the pain of apartheid. He said like it's a history, it happened long time ago. Let's not focus on that. But the person took a platform in the rest of the world. Because remember, apartheid was a big thing. When we talk about apartheid, we're talking about a big, big thing that happens to black people in Africa. People were being killed for being black, being killed in their own land. They stole their land. It happens, it's okay. You, Madam Speaker, as a MK, you say you must reconcile with them because they recognize their mistake. But someone can take a platform and tell the rest of the world. For like apartheid was not a crime against humanity. It was what then? Why you killing our people? Why you stole our land? Why you do those things? Why do bad things to us? What we have done? Julius Malema once said, are we a cursed nation? You know, like this guy, we're going to remember him. One day we're going to quote the words that said by Julius Malema, saying, are we a cursed nation? Why are they coming for us? And when we fight back, we are raw. When they stand like you see, when me, I told you, people say like, why you say that it happened, but we still living the consequences of it. To see blacks who can't feed themselves, stay in the shacks. The land is owned by 70%. We selected those parties to stand for us, but they're not standing for us. What are you saying exactly?
Shame.
Honorable
No one is
Nkosi, you're
even
addressing
raising
us. Yeah.
Speaker, no one is even raising a substantial argument in relation to what we are raising. You are busy clapping hands.
Honorable Nkosi.
De Klerk is an apartheid
Honorable
apology,
Nkosi.
not in 1990,
Honorable Nkosi.
1994.
My ruling stands.
Yesterday.
Take your seat.
Imagine
No,
being
even though you can't hide the truth. You can't bury it. Someone said like there's like the truth, man. Is a thing that you can't hide. You can't bury it. The best way. Those are like people like when like what like the truth, man. Yo, the truth is so painful. Nothing is so painful.
able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
That's what I go to
Meet
people, they
Base
can't-
44, a complete
can't do that. And there must be in a practice of handling the truth. You must be there holding their hand to say like, this is the truth. Please try to handle it, because there are people who can't handle the truth. And what they're saying here, they're saying the truth. I know it may be hard, it may be hard, but it's the truth. It's what our sisters experience. It's what people are clapping hands. Why you clap hands exactly? It's for what? Who the madam chair? What is the father chair? You can see the father. I mean, this one so quiet. He never say anything in 7 minutes, in 8 minutes. He never say anything. He's just looking there. But maybe in his mind, he knows these people are fighting the truth. And someone to take a platform, we forget about apartheid. Damn him, but they forget about it. Then you can see him like he don't say anything. He don't. Just quiet, listening, both sides, and Josie address ANC, clapping hands, not understanding someone in custody, someone in township, he lost their farm. They're struggling because of apartheid. Someone in custody, they lost a child. Their child because of apartheid. Do you understand? Someone there have no place to stay because they lost their land. They don't understand. But the only the only party that share pain with us, that share pain with you, to asking ourselves, why us? EFF. Others is saying they get the salaries, stay in towns. They don't care about you. They don't. They don't. You can see they're busy clapping hands because of the at peace them. Them the at peace. This we call them. They call people clever blacks. Guys who are working, people like me, for example, you're a teacher, you are living, you can buy food. So like other parties like EFF, when it comes to like we fighting for black child.
I am very, very clear and simple. If you are standing up on any point,
No, like it's a thing of like try, even though you can try to avoid the truth. Even because of the people who are here and they can try to avoid it, they can come with excuses to avoid this matter. But at the end of the day, the truth. And you can't run away from the truth. It will always catch up. You know that? You can't run away from the truth, man. It will always catch up. The truth.
it is not on the point of the Honorable, the former president of this country. I am not going to go on and on the matter of former President de Klerk.
Speaker, I'm willing to accept that the ANC is defending de Klerk in this house. And South Africans should see the ANC for what it is.
Even like ANC, man. ANC, still have hope in ANC. Hope. Wadala, man. If you still have hope, it's food. You know, like this phone that's man. Guys, man, please hit that subscribe button so that I can. This phone, what's around this phone?
If defended de Klerk, they are clapping hands for de Klerk in defense of a murderer. De Klerk remains a murderer.
Honorable Malema.
But our president is always like calm. He's just quiet about that. Just quiet, man. Our president is just quiet, listening, which is good again. When people speak and you understand their viewpoint, so you can make the right conclusion. You know, when people speak this side, speak this side. Listening to them, listen to ideas, listen to their problems, their complaints, and like our president, so calm, always calm. Even though when we went to Trump, they were so calm. Very calm, you can just relax there and listen to the debates because they were supposed to deliver. Because it's just calm, like sitting here, like, yeah, nah. You have a problem here.
Take your seat.
Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, please do not stand before you are recognized. Honorable Mulder, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we are not going to have a debate on the past tonight. But.
The past affected black people. What do you mean? Why we act like the past didn't affect us? Who is enjoying the South Africa today? Who enjoying the land of South Africa today? Who enjoying the minerals of South Africa today? Not black people. So don't understand when I say like the past, because I hear the past. Those past affected us. Those past, they put us into hunger, poverty.
Order. Order. Order.
Honorable Speaker.
Order. Honorable members of the EFF, you will respect anybody who's on the floor of this house.
Honorable Speaker.
But they must respect the past. They must respect the past because of this, the issue of the past. People lost their life, their kids, they lost everything. And if someone don't respect the past, they're going to get angry and attack the person. Yeah? It's all about recognizing. To speak about the past, the people there can see they are angry, talking about the past, talking about the Klerk, talking about what happened to people, talking about this and this and this. And then you stand like, today the past, I don't know what you said, but that's what make them to react like this. Come on, man.
I know.
You will respect any speaker who is on the floor of this house. Because when you stood, people allowed you to say your piece. Honorable Mulder, please continue.
Yes,
You have a point there. Totally have a point. When they stood, people, they give them a chance to speak. I think they can do the same thing. But it's just that the thing, how you said it, it makes them angry. Just imagine you're talking about something that has been affecting you the whole life. And then say how it changed your life. Say how it affected your life. And someone going to say like, nah. That will trigger you. the same thing like it triggered their emotions.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Speaker, we should just be technically and legally and constitutionally correct and should deal with the real facts. What honorable members of the EFF don't know, it seems, is that in 1994 there was an election where all South Africans participated, South Africans, and in that election, Mr. de Klerk was elected one of the deputy presidents of South Africa.
Who created during apartheid killing people? Hey, even though like if they it was under influence of black people have been afraid to be killed by this system. Even though during that time black people were still afraid. Even sorry, oh my god. even you can mention that maybe these people were so afraid. You can say like during 19, that means you're participating. You were there, you know all these things, you were there. But the fact is, black people were killed. Their kids, they've been stolen, our mothers, they experienced things I can't talk on this. That's a fact too. That's what EFF is standing for. We can't have the men in the house. If you remember how the conversation started, it started that way. We can't have a murderer in this house. When say like, hey, you know, for they stand and they voted by who? Because of black people that time they were beaten. They live with passport. With the passport is what do we call it Africans? Give them boundary education, inferior education. So who will be a black person who been abused, who lose their kids by killing by them and then vote for? What are you saying, sir? What are you saying? Voted by you and your people there. We'll have to include people to things that we don't know. Just give chance to speak because they are part of this video. I love how someone to tell them the truth. If you hate EFF, feel ashamed for you. Thank you, Joseph, for fighting for nation. Well done. God bless you. Usually, if I know how people uncomfortable, awkward was a person, the Klerk felt that when Jews said murderer. I said Windows it always make a lot of sense. Tandim we recognize that there was a apartheid system, and we also recognize that it's a system that brought us into the house. You are nothing wrong with that. Ngozi, much love from the Gambia. Wake up, black people. Don't sit with the enemy. Don't sit there. I think this main speaker really needs to go to toilet. He can't hold him. I feel for him. He was so quiet, may never say anything. I totally lost respect for ANC, bunch of sellouts. The former mayor doesn't even see them as a woman. The Klerk doesn't even deserve to be called the former president. Absolutely nothing horrible about him. But the Klerk had no business sitting in that parliament. Perfect white wedding. Hey, people need service delivery more than anything else. The rest they can't help people or people speak the truth. And dividing we stand after 26 years. Madam Speaker, and being professional about protecting a former president sitting in the Arizona. If you forget already you are buying his face members of the House, come back in 2025 November. I used to see MPs sleeping previously, but since EFF, they always awake. But Masondo, honestly, 2020 we still experience the issue of audio, but those people speaker look really funny.
He served.
You are protect Honorable Mulder.
He served.
He said under you because there were two worlds during apartheid. There was the world of white and black. Even the chair, they were written European. Chair, they were written European. We were like black people, they must sit down. Our mother must sit down. Our mother they must raise your kids. He served to your world, not to our to black people world, not to African world, to your world that apartheid, because it was two groups. You get divided there. Even I don't know when they testing your hair, you're going to when they test your hair, you go there and then they put a pen to see like you are African or you are white or you're colored or you're Indian. And then black people they put them that side. It was apartheid. So in your world as white, don't talk for black people Because we talk the white experience during apartheid, they talk the black experience during apartheid.
Served as a member of parliament after 1994 as a deputy president of South Africa. So the president that...
With what? With advantage. With advantage. Our people, they were so afraid to be killed.
You have said is the correct one, and I suggest that we proceed with the business of the House.
The Honorable Buthelezi.
Honorable Speaker.
Yeah, you can see the this one, I mean, so angry is like he want to see himself God. He want to see himself God. He want to see himself God. You can see honestly his face, man. He want to see himself like God. God.
Honorable Chairperson of the National House of Provinces, Your Excellency, our President.
I hope, Father, you're going to talk something that because of understand how you look old, you experience apartheid, and you know better. And you know a lot what happened under leadership of the Klerk. You have full information. And I hope what I'm going to see, you're going to speak here, I'm going to speak something that...
Honorable members, I was wondering, Honorable Speaker, whether we can have our say. And the only way we can have our say is to put the matter to the vote so that all of us can have a say on the matter.
Let's vote.
Then we can all have a say on the matter. Because we all want to have a say on the matter.
Speaker, I want to...
That's good, man. I saw like Madara when he stand there. I was like, Madara's going to say something that's meaningful and impactful. When he stand Madara, I was like, Madara, and you all guys listen to me when I said, I was like, I can see based on your hair, based on you've been here, you understand the matter, which is a painful matter. And didn't choose any side, you just stand there and say like, Mr. Speaker. You just stood there and say like, Mr. Speaker, how about we vote?
Second, the motion that we vote on the Klerk. Let's vote and see who's going to vote for the Klerk to sit in this house. Today, we'll know who was a spy. The spies are going to be exposed. Let's vote.
Yeah, man, this is what happened during apartheid. This what happened during apartheid, where like black people, they lost everything because of Dutch people, British, whatever those people can mention. And today is a history that we must talk about it. We must educate our kids, because our kids are going to ask, so like, why those people who look like this stay in the big houses, why they're living nests like this? Must tell them apartheid. They don't tell me like during apartheid they never benefited. Just imagine your black people are the one who go to Europe. For example, we go to Europe, then when we reach in Europe, we beat them, we shoot them. Like, it's a scenario. We go there and you can't tell me one to have a land there. This is what happened to us. This is what happened to our people. So like, this is a very history that they never teach at school. And we must show the work of EFF. We must show the effort of EFF is put into our people. The reason I'm in this direction is to show like the work difference between EFF and ANC. Those people are all getting salaries. Those people are all living the best life. But EFF can risk and stand, because we have this thing of black people. When they're so successful, it can be a teacher, can be a data scientist, can be a doctor, can be a accountant. When they're on this level, they forget about the struggle of black people experiencing, who didn't have those opportunities they have. But EFF, the president of EFF, Julius Malema, he have everything. He can spend his life, go to parliament, become quiet, and get his salary and live in the best his house. But he care about black child, because when he see black child struggling, he reminds him his struggle during apartheid. Apartheid is what makes us to suffer today. We don't have the land because of apartheid. We lost our dignity. We lost our minerals. We lost all of this because of apartheid. Black people become workers. We are all going to school to work for those companies that benefited from apartheid. That's the truth. And we can't grow without that. My name's Emily Descartes. I'm just a reactor. I'm just reacting and showing the history of South Africa and speaking the truth. Stay tuned. I love you so much. Bye.